Wicket looks good. It's quite hard, and we'll have to see how it behaves. Will depend on that. It's a composition of black soil, so let's see about the composition of the side. You'll have to wait and watch. Tomorrow, 9:30, you'll get to know what playing 11 is playing. Well, the spirit is really good. That's something that we have maintained quite well because, the tough times, the only people who you can really support or who will support you are the team members, and of course the support staff. So, we have kept it really close, and the good thing is we are enjoying cricket, which I feel at times, you don't tend to do when you go through a rough patch. So, when it comes to the dressing room atmosphere, it's looking great. If you are part of Indian cricket, what you will see is, everything is under the microscope, and everybody has an opinion about cricket. And the good thing or the bad thing, everybody asks the questions, that we are also asking, but nobody comes up with a solution. That's a brilliant part of it, So that's how it goes in India. Cricket is a sport that's followed in a big way. The fan following is big, and in the same way, everybody has an opinion about everything that goes on. And as people who have covered cricket for a long time, they know, once you wait for the result, you can have plenty of more questions to ask why, that guy was not picked, or, why this guy was not given the new ball, or why something else. Because, in a sport, especially in team sport, it's not like soccer where, most of the players play from a specific area. The midfielder plays from there. You alter it very rarely, but cricket is a sport where you can ask a lot of questions. So it's a big part of our life that we get. We are under the microscope throughout our life. A series or two or a rough patch. Because everybody was talking about this phase in Indian cricket where the big players will move on, and the pressure will come on the youngsters, and we may go through a rough patch. So I think everybody expected this kind of a patch. Of course, we have struggled in the last 2 test matches, and if you ask big questions depending on 2 test matches, it may come in the future also where we may lose 2 test matches, and people will say, okay, all these youngsters should go out and somebody else should come in. So you have to be consistent. You have to keep faith in the players. People who have done a lot for Indian cricket over the years, just on the basis of 1 series or 2 test matches or half a season, it will be difficult if you are asking questions. सिर्फ एज अ कैप्टन नहीं, एज एन इंडिविजुअल ऑल्सो जब आप टीम का पार्ट होते हैं तो ऐसे सिचुएशन काफ़ी कम मिलते हैं. कम इन द सेंस, एक बार साउथ अफ्रीका के अगेंस्ट हम सिमिलर सिचुएशन में थे जब हम घर पे खेल रहे थे और सीरीज़ में हम नीचे थे और हमारा लास्ट मैच कानपुर में था. तो काफ़ी कम ऐसा सिचुएशन मिलता है. मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगा इट्स अ वेरी गुड सिचुएशन टू बी इन, बट टफ सिचुएशन में आदमी का कैरेक्टर पता चलता है, टीम का कैरेक्टर पता चलता है. सो इन अ वे इट्स गुड दैट वी आर इन अ पोजीशन लाइक दिस. वी हैव नोवेयर टू गो एंड वी हैव टू डू वेल इन दिस गेम. Well, that's one thing that I've done really good, whether it was the 2007 World Cup or the 2011 World Cup, when people appreciate me a lot, I don't go to 7th heaven and, go outside my way. But when people criticize me, it's the same, because I know in India, the kind of fan following we have, we have extreme opinions or extremities, we praise someone really highly, and in a few games we start pulling the same individual down. So I always say, it's very important to be in the middle path, because that's how you will enjoy the sport. And I've been quite good, in maintaining that, whether you win a game or you lose a game, the basics remain the same. So, it has not been really difficult when it comes to not watching the television or the newspaper. I've been not doing it for quite some time now. Well, he's the best man to have in the side in a game like this. The amount of experience he has got, and the kind of performances he has given under pressure, over the years, is something, that we all look up to. So, when it comes to Sachin, I believe, the best thing to do is not to speculate, because, he has proved everybody wrong, throughout his career, over the years. So, there's nothing really to speculate. Let him enjoy cricket. That's what is important. Well, I don't have a message. As ex-cricketers, we respect their opinion. But we have our own problems to solve, and that's what is of foremost importance to us. How we need to get the things right. Not to worry about some of the stuffs that's not really in our control, and definitely all of them are reputed ex-cricketers who have played for India. So we respect their opinion when it comes to that. But we have more of other problems that needs to be solved first.